football shape. I mean, there's about 5 or 6 games where I was starting to question whether I should have been in the lineup at all with the injury to my hand. So I wasn't quite looking at it as 14 games. I did the best I could for about 6 or 7. But yeah, I was starting to weigh on you. But we were getting points, and it's still an adjustment, for me individually. So to get one kind of the ugly way, like I said, first one wasn't pretty, but a lot of times those are just what you need to get going.
Yeah, and it looks like your line is really coming together out there.
Well, tonight we were. I mean, we had a couple nights off, or a night and a half, and we were, played with some different people, but. I think creativity-wise, I understand them pretty well, especially Verby, and then when you got a big, strong defensive-minded center like Cans who can contribute offensively as well is a big plus. But again, it's one good night. When we can put 3 or 4 in a row, then we'll say we got something really good.
Offensively, you guys are coming together pretty well, especially over the last 2 or 3, 4 games. Things are starting to click and start to come down too.
Well, yeah, we're starting to get some bounces. You look at Fid's goal last night off his chest, and then tonight I hit him. It hit me in the chest, and I put it in before it went wide. But those aren't pretty goals to get you going, and we did score some nice ones. But we have to start taking a page out of some other teams' book where it's kind of just get to the net, and like they scored tonight was one of those just everybody crash it and bang it in. So if we can add that element to our game, as well as trying to get the pretty ones. Generally, the pretty ones come after the ugly ones.
It's the same on the power play too. It's the same
on the power play. You get everybody wants to make the pretty ones, but usually it's a goal like they got where it's just like a bang and crash and one of those, and then the pretty ones usually coming after that.
You're usually looking to pass the puck a little bit, but the goal's a little more opportunistic for you.
Yeah, absolutely. The first one, was very opportunistic. It hit me in the chest and then went in. The empty netter, obviously, that is. And the power play was just the one time where I thought actually Belanger scored just before that. So it came to me pretty quick, and I think the goalie was out of sorts a little bit by his positioning. So yeah, opportunistic, I guess, would be a good word. Yeah.
Ray, how unsettling was it for you to have a goalless streak for a new team? I mean, obviously, when you're with a team for years, streaks come and go. But for a new team to start the way you did, was it getting a little unnerving?
No. Again, like I just said before, it wasn't strictly for the fact that I was limited as to what I could do. So no, it wasn't unnerving as long as we were getting points. And I've said it before. With my stats and my numbers, I'm not going to the Hall of Fame. So if I don't go and get 30, 40, it's not going to bother me too much as long as the points keep piling in and we get to the playoffs. I can truly, at my age, say it takes a while for guys to realize that, but I figured that out. That in the end, if I end up with 3 and we make the playoffs and have a good run, I'll be just as happy with that.